Alrighty, hey kiddos, welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4. I wasn't going to play this again for a little bit, but it actually caught my interest yesterday after I was playing this. Finding Kellogg and figuring out that he was part cyborg and the Brotherhood showing up. Oh, that was a nice touch of cinematics that I needed. So I got Nick here with me, and we're back in Diamond City, like I said, probably. I don't even remember, except for the intro. And,
The Institute spy on your home? Read the public. Find out.
The Super Salon can give you the hairstyle of your dreams.
I gotta figure out how much money I have. I don't even think I have that much. I have 98 caps. Interesting. So I think we gotta talk to Piper, if I recall. I don't even know. Piper!
Well, Nikki Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this case of yours. What's the story?
We need help, Piper. This man named Kellogg kidnapped my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg? Huh.
Whatever you're thinking, it doesn't matter. He's dead.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't gonna go quietly the moment I saw him.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him in alive.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
Who's this Dr. Amari?
I'll let her give you her life story in person. Let's stay focused. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm gonna introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
I'm gonna take Nick. As much as I like Piper and I want to give her a chance of story, I'm taking Nick. He seems fun to me.
It's you and me, Nick.
Let's get going. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
While you two are out, I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be here if you need me. And by the way, at some point, you owe me an interview. I want to hear how this whole story got started.
Piper.
Head my way?
You know what? Never mind.
You know where to find me.
Damn, okay. Well, at least I could take her stuff if I wanted to. Bobby pins, gas can, Alright. So we gotta go to a town called Good Neighbor. I don't think I know where that is.
You see that
Even
big
good
blimp?
people do crazy
It's the
things when they're
Brotherhood of
scared.
Steel. Why are they here?
You don't know what the Brotherhood of Steel is?
Officer? No funny business.
Someday I'm gonna get that armor. Someday. I'm gonna try it. I know I don't have to, but I'm gonna try it. I gotta find somebody who's not looking at me. And I'm gonna take their armor.
Excuse me. Hi.
You keep that synth free. Need some custom hardware? We've got a free workbench for all your modifications. Scopes, clip size.
I don't know if I'm gonna find a guard. Especially how I'm gonna kill one in secret. Oh, there's a guy.
You watch your step. Got my eye on you.
Can you not? Fuck, he turned around instantly.
Time to beat down and
Okay, so turns out that doesn't work. Alright, so no, that doesn't work.
Prescriptions, Phil. High quality cams right here. The latest hairstyles from the
Alright, so where is Good Neighbor on the map? Good Neighbor is right there.
upper stand.
I do got a place next to it though, so that's fun. The hell is that? Is that a pin? It's a pin, yeah. It's a button. That's kind of neat. What would you call that? What would you call that, like, art style? Metalwork, maybe? I don't know. Like how you can examine things. That's kind of fun. There we go. I probably should have cut out the loading screen, but I couldn't because then I'd have to edit it on my phone, so. That game, my phone's weird. I don't know. Editing's weird. Alright, we'll go this way. Maybe. Good Neighbor's that way. Where'd Nick go? Oh, he's just there. He's just randomly there. Good Neighbor. You know what's weird to think about? That this is supposed to be the best that Fallout can offer. That Fallout 4 is the best. Honestly, I think it's New Vegas. That's the most Fallout that I can think of. I don't know. This game's fun-ish, I guess. I don't know. I'm just trying to create conversation in between loading screens. Alright, and here we are, Good Neighbor. Where's Nick?
Hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Insurance?
That's right. Insurance. Personal protection, like. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Whoa, time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You alright, brother?
You killed him.
Got a good pair of eyes on ya. I think you'll fit in here. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Good neighbor? That what you call this place?
That's right. We cobbled this little neighborhood together out of the freaks and misfits that just wouldn't be accepted anywhere else. You'll see. You make enough friends here, you'll call this place home soon enough. So long as you remember who's in charge.
He's a ghoul. Where's Nick?
Hey,
Do something for you?
over here.
Good plan.
Bro, stand down. We're inside.
Hey,
There's something you need?
Nick,
What do you need?
your thoughts?
The Commonwealth's not an easy place to travel alone. Nice to have someone watching my back.
That's all.
Sure, sure.
Alright, well, he's calmed down. I'm gonna take this dude's body. This item is too carry to heavy. What? Used to be able to carry bodies in New Vegas. I'm a... I want this. I don't care if Nick disliked it. I want it. Okay.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
Let's see what you got.
Each weapon tested on someone who deserved it.
Damn. Tuned sniper rifle, cryo mine, laser rifle. I don't even think I have money. Party starter. Okay. I gotta get that. A lot of good shit in here. I don't even think I can. Hold on, sell. Sell. I could just sell those parts. we go.
Hi.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of good neighbor. All I'm saying.
Hey.
Oh, new face walks into my store, and you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Alright. Oh, so Shrimp, what's going on, guy? Welcome to stream.
Let's see what you have.
It's a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything, huh? Yep, seems like a lot of bit of everything. Revolutionary sword. Ooh, I don't have one of those. Walking cane. Don't have one of them. Faded visor. Lab coat. Chef hat. Stim pack. Okay, so what can I give her that I'm not using? That. I can always find more ammo. But I don't know when I'm gonna get those items again. You know, I'm gonna see if there's any like notable loot in Good Neighbor. Good Neighbor. Fallout 4. Just to see if there's anything like loose that I can shake up. Okay, it's founded by criminals, blah blah blah. Notable loot. It doesn't say specifically. It just says that there's stuff here. But I just want to make sure that like I'm not gonna find a magazine lying around. That happened almost last time. I almost completely ignored it. Old State House. Not ready for that. Warehouse. Warehouse. The third rail. That sounds like a bar. Huh.
Heard what you did. Saved that Rex Goodman from the super mutants. Guess not everyone appreciates the Bard. Am I right?
Oh, so this is where that guy lives. Drifter. We got mechanics area, basically. Hotel Rexford. Memory den. Why do I feel like this is about to get wonky and weird? Also, I do want to make an episode about just going to the bottom of the map, just to see what that's all about.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt. Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
Irma.
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the big metal softy hurt himself, all right?
I know I'm not usually supposed to be exploring in here. When I mean usually, I mean at all, but I'm curious. Not risking it.
That's it.
There we go.
If you need me to take a... Oh, you got it.
Oh, there's a chef hat in here. I didn't even have to buy it. Whoa. I guess I could sell these.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social...
You're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not gonna be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
How much of the brain do you need exactly?
That is not an encouraging question. I suppose I'll have to make do with whatever you can find.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
So the brain is still good, right?
Possibly. There's no sign of decay, so the tech is probably preserving the tissue, injecting some kind of compound to keep it stable. But there's no way to access the memories inside without a compatible port.
You're talking about me, right? I'm an old synth. If the Institute built me out of similar parts, we might have an in.
There could be long-term side effects. I don't know where to even begin with listing the risks.
Don't bother. I don't need to hear them. Plug me in, Doc.
You really think this'll work, Nick?
No idea. But we got a missing kid on the line. That's worth the risk.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of.
Excellent.
The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Oh, great. What does that mean?
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Think of it like computer encryption, and we don't have the password. Let's see. A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? Yeah, I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
Yeah, if a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
Any idea what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Oh, this is weird.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Oh, this is weird.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but,
Remember,
she loved
you are
me
experiencing
in
these
her way.
memories as Kellogg. This
And she
may prove
protected me from
disorienting
Dad.
at first.
That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. People are always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna... Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kinda green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. I just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I can see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
Welcome.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
Computers are still working.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all... Just find it. Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. I guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here,
wait.
baby.
No, no.
I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Ooh, that was wild. Oh my god, that felt like a DLC.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is uncharted territory, but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new, but the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
Then he's dead already. It's a waste of time.
No, he must have gone there for a reason. He has to be alive. He must have been prepared for it. Look, we don't have any options left. You have to go after him. Through that sea of radioactive ash.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Okay. The glowing sea. I just gotta get power armor and then make my way to the glowing sea. Interesting. But there's so much to do before I do that, I feel.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
You want to try for round 2? Let's go!
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Radaway you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Oh, I ain't quite ready for that. We gotta find where the glowing sea is anyways. Why do I feel like because we accessed those memories that we're gonna start getting hunted down by Institute members? I don't know. It feels weird to me that it almost feels too easy, I would guess, in a way. The gamma gun emits radiation that is deadly to humans. Whoa.
Hey everyone, gather around. Let's kick the breeze back. Shoot the fat. Now I know y'all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. glad you could make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Morowski the other day?
Huh, he wishes.
All right, we're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins!
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lardhead. Let's stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not us!
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Good neighbor!
And who's in charge of good neighbor?
All the people! For the people!
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that. We come in peace, Malarkey.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that. We come in peace, Malarkey.
You know what? Hancock seems like the type of guy I should talk to. I don't know. Part of me's thinking about it. The Third Rail. That sounds like a bar for sure. I probably have already said that. I don't even know. Ooh.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the Third Rail. Go on in. I toss out the troublemakers. Keep that in mind.
Okay. Ah, it is a bar.
What? Another one of you mercs looking for McCready? He's in the back room.
God, I love this.
Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, McCready.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore. So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, McCready. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Good Neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
Hey.
Get out of my face.
Look, pal. If you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
Maybe. Why don't you tell me who those guys were first?
A couple of morons looking to climb the ladder of success by stepping on everyone else on the way up. Shouldn't be surprised, though. It's how it goes when you run with the Gunners.
Never heard of the Gunners. Who are they?
One of the biggest gangs in the Commonwealth. Got a rep for being crazy. You know, so tightly wound you think they were a cult or something? Stuck with them for a while because the money was good, but it never fit in. That's why I made a clean break and started flying solo. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
All I can give you is my word. And a bunch of caps.
Bunch of caps, huh? Okay, hotshot. Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining.
I'd pay you, but I don't have that many caps to spend.
Tough break. If your luck changes, I'll be here. Until then, adios.
I think he's a companion. I don't know.
You ever been to Kill or Be Killed? Fine looking weapons.
Oi, we got beer. If you ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Nothing watered down. Now that you're liquored up, got a proposition for you. I need a dirty boy to do some dirty, dirty work. Blood on the pavement, bodies in the ground, that kind of thing. Interested?
I want to hear the details first.
I got a certain anonymous client who's paying top dollar for a clean-up job. 3 locations. Everyone inside. No witnesses. Only catch? It's all in town. The old warehouses, so I can't use my regulars. Too noticeable. That's where you come in. The job's 200 caps. Payment after it's done. And don't worry, I'll know when it is.
3 locations? That's a lot of time. A lot of bullets.
Well, I guess we could sweeten the pot a bit. 250.
I don't do work unless I know who's paying the bills.
Not your concern. Now, you taking the job or what?
I'll get it done.
You better. Now go out there and bust some heads.
That's right, good neighbor. I know what you're looking for. We'll be right back after a short break.
You're blocking my light, man.
Oh, this place is weird. Oh, about that job? I don't know. It sounds kind of weird to me. But we'll see. We'll see what that's all about. As far as I know, though, we gotta go do some stuff. Well, you did say there was body. Let me see who the target is first, and then I'll decide whether or not to do that quest. Let me see who's in here. He says, everyone inside, no witnesses. Oh, Triggerman! Yeah, I can do that. way too exciting for the fight that we got going on. Fuck. Now to see if there's any loot inside these places. Trade magazine. I'm gonna check. Good neighbor. Warehouses. Fallout 4. I almost said New Vegas. There is 3 things for the men. Okay. Why are you just sitting there drinking? I didn't say anything about notable loot, so I have to look the old-fashioned way. Well, we got a whole bunch of guns, so that's good. It's a good way to make money. Plus, we get 250 caps out of this. Wish I could have gotten more, but yeah, what can you do? Alright. Just got to do that 3 times.
What, you dry? Head over to the 3rd rail.
Every weapon you see here could be the difference between life and death, baby.
Let's see what you have.
Murder and may.
Alright, so do. Actually, I could probably get cryo mines later for these. Give me one of these.
Cleo.
I've got a weapon here for every situation.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Let's get you.
Hey.
What's up?
State House.
Yes.
Nick doesn't like it when I lockpick doors. Hey, this thing's pretty good. Doesn't feel like there's actually anything of like big use in here, but I guess it's just doing jobs. Which is fine. Okay, and then this guy.
Hey, Cleo.
I hope you're buying. Even a girl with an arson.
Let's see what you have.
Each weapon.
Not that. So sell, 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 sell. There we go.
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff.
Sweet.
What do I feel like I didn't clear at everybody in that one warehouse? Cause I'm pretty sure I did.
What's the holdup? There are a lot of boxes, okay? Just hold on to your ass.
It's like all I'm good for is waiting around. Jesus.
Hi. What's yours is mine. Pick 50 locks. Ow! Oh, I was gonna say, didn't I kill you? Have I now? Oh, now I'm carrying too much. Yep. Now I just gotta sell the rest of this shit to the guy or to somebody, and then get my caps, and then we're good to go. I'm definitely not ready to beat this game yet. I need a lot more caps. I need to have a lot more, like, charisma.
Need a place to stay? Try Hotel Rexford. Running from something? Welcome home.
Sweet Pip-Boy,
Daisy.
If you hit upon something, don't bother telling.
Sure. Let's take...
All the supplies, money, or violence can buy.
Uh-huh. Just shut up, woman. Give me my shit. There we go. Now we're making some money. We're not rich, but we're going to have 250 caps after this, so it's the most money we've had so far.
Charlie serves the drinks. I deal with the drunks.
You're blocking my light, man.
Hey, Charlie.
I've heard some exterminator cleaned out the rats in the old warehouses. Wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Rats? What are you talking about?
Oh, me? I'm just shooting the breeze, Gov. Don't pay me no mind. By the way, you left some caps behind last time you were here. Big 'em out, too. Lucky old Charlie is watching out for you.
Alright, cool.
Charlie.
My client appreciates the work you did with his rat problem. Now, if you're buying, let's hear what you want.
Who's the singer?
That is Magnolia, the flower of the third rail. Anything you want to know about her other than that is her business. Now, you gonna order?
I don't need anything.
Not like you could handle it.
Oh, poor baby.
Peace, brother.
You stepped through the gate. You got balls.
Alright, well. I'm gonna go talk to that Hancock guy before I leave. And then we'll go from there one episode after that. Because this is getting to be a lot. It is cool, though, to see Good Neighbor be different. Diamond City. Like, Diamond City's big and open. Good Neighbor feels like a slum. This one. I hope this is the right way. I heard Hancock could be a follower. I'm gonna see how that works. I know McCready can be a follower too.
What? Got a staring problem?
Or in a museum. They just got jet all over the place, don't they?
You're looking to stock up on general equipment. You can hit Daisy's discounts. Huh?
Nick, get out of the way.
Yes?
It's downstairs. It's like more museum parts. Part of me thinks there's a secret weapon in here. I don't know. I'm just feeling it. Feel so. Now we go up.
The memory den's great. Just don't get hooked like old Kent. Poor bastard's practically stuck in the past.
This area looks like fun.
Stay free, man.
The shovel a weapon?
No accounting for taste.
It's all the radiation I can handle.
Hey, not too close, Mr. What? Pals now. Gonna shoot the breeze.
Excuse me.
Take a walk.
A new player in Good Neighbor. Hello, little pawn. Welcome to our fun and games.
Ah.
Too bad about Finn. Gonna miss. Like super mutant tackles around. Oh well. What can I do for our newcomer?
Newcomer's looting. Give me a second. I'm also detected. Wait.
You see a lot of folks at their worst in my line of work. Hard to not let it get to you.
What can I do for you? My house is your house. My town is your town.
What's your story, Hancock?
My favorite subject. I came into this town about a decade ago. Had a smooth set of skin back then. While I was busy making myself a pillar of this community, I would go on these, like, wild tears. I was young. Any chems I could find, the more exotic the better. Finally found this experimental radiation drug. Only one of its kind left, and only one hit. Oh man, the high was so worth it. Yeah, I'm living with the side effects, but hey, what's not to love about immortality?
You're immortal?
Well, not exactly. Ghouls just age really, really slow. Something about the rads, maybe? Who knows?
You're a hell of a risk taker, Hancock.
Only have one life. Why not try it all? Anyway, did you need something else?
Tell me more about this town of yours, Good Neighbor.
It's all about the people, understand? They're freaks, misfits, and troublemakers. And that's why I love them. Everyone here lives their own life, their own way. No judgments. Now, was there anything else?
Did I hear you talking about the Institute?
You like my little speech? I do it every once in a while in case they're listening in. I want those synth makers to know that Good Neighbor is off limits. No one gets replaced in my town. But hey, weren't we talking about your needs? What did you come here for?
Looking for work.
Work, huh? I'll tell you what, I got reconnaissance needs. There's a lot of weird talk coming in about a place called the Pikmin Gallery. It's raider territory up there, but they've been quiet. Like uncomfortable post-coitus quiet. Snoop it out and give me the word.
I might be interested, but let's talk money, Hancock.
Cut the bargaining shit. You know what I'm thinking? You get the standard payout of 200 caps. Take it or leave it.
Scout out Pikmin Gallery. On it.
Cool. Be thorough, okay? I'm not paying for a look-see. Find out what's really going on there.
My god, look at all the chems.
You ever tried chess? Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game. Keep that.
There was a lot of chems. Oof. Alright, well, this episode is getting crazy. When I mean getting crazy, I mean getting long, so once I exit Good Neighbor, I'm ending the episode. Alright.
Can't believe it. He looked just like Sammy, too.
Yeah, short. Al didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people with synths in this town? They got another thing coming.
What am I gonna tell his mother?
I'm borrowing this, thanks. Oh. Alright. I'm just gonna leave this over here. Yo. Hope any of you are cannibals. Alright. Well, I tried to do that. Okay. I'm on a skedoodle now. Alright, well, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye, kiddos.